I know what you're thinking next. I bet you're thinking, how do I get started? With no income, no job.
We got no food, we got no jobs, our pets' heads are falling off!
How do you exactly get started in real estate? Why don't you come along with me to the whiteboard? I'll tell you 3 things you can do. 1, 2, 3 to get started in real estate. You have to have capital. I think that's the myth of the real estate industry that the gurus tell you. OPM, or other people's money, is complete and utter garbage. What they mean by that is that they have probably a behind the scenes partner that is providing the capital. Why would I lend you $1 million if you have zero skin in the game? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So anybody who talks about OPM, zero money down, etc., maybe that's not your capital, but it's definitely someone else's capital. And that leads to number 2 of what you need to do. You have to have contacts, right? Somebody that's going to bring you the deal. You're a real estate broker, right? Or a wholesaler, or another investor that you network with. But someone that's going to bring you the deal, someone's going to fund the deal for you. You better have somebody that can bring that to the table, so that way you feel and they feel the other investors are going to invest in your deal, right? You have to have some street cred in order to get the money or the dough to close on the transaction. And regardless of how you build the capital, I don't care if you're a DoorDasher, you're doing OnlyFans, it's very important that you build some capital and start stacking paper, right? That's a big thing. You want to keep stacking paper on paper until you can do your own deal. And I think the important thing to remember is, as you're doing this, if you're having contacts providing that capital, you're going to be giving a lot of equity away, right? Your profit, because they're taking risk with you. You're an unknown factor. Nothing wrong with that. I started there. Everyone starts from zero. And I definitely think you have to be very careful about the mentor and coach that you pick, right? You don't want to be dealing with somebody that's been given that silver spoon, that's not gone through the heartaches and the failures, right? Because they won't be able to relate to you. The third and very last thing to do is you want to be able to have patience. That's a big one, right? So if you don't have patience in developing your craft, and you're going to have failure, you're going to basically not have the long-term outlook, right? So what I mean by patience is, like, you may not get your first deal after the first year. You may get your first deal the first month. Kudos to you. This is not a race, but a journey, right? You don't climb a mountain in a day, right? If it's a true mountain, if it's truly worth having, it's going to be difficult. It's going to take a long time for you to get there. And the more you hone in on that craft, the better off you're going to be. You want to have patience. That's a big key factor when it comes to real estate. If you find this useful, please subscribe, like, add yourself to notifications. Again, wake up, stay motivated, take action. Peace.